Hey y'all, it's Dai Ming and welcome back to my channel. So, hey y'all, welcome back if you're new here. If you're not new here, if you're new here, what? Hey y'all, welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you're not new here, welcome back. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyway, so today we got yet another story time. So yeah, I don't know how I do. So before y'all know I don't like no long introduction, so we just gonna get straight into the story. Small disclaimer, yet again, I've been saying it in my last 25 videos. Do not mind this busted ass half up half down. I'm about to take it out soon, okay? Don't talk about my hair because I'm gonna block you. Anyway, so today is a story time. As y'all can tell by the title, this is a story about, before we get into the video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and all that. So as y'all can tell by the title, this story is about none other than the infamous AirBNB scammer. Scamming ass nigga. That scamming ass Bahamian nigga. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I'm going to put this the story, I'm either going to put it in the iCard or I'm going to put a screenshot. So this is a story about, that's how I should have introduced it actually. This is a story about how somebody tried to extort me. People is crazy. So anyway, let me pull up these messages so y'all could see what the fuck is going on. So this is actually very, very funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. So I get a number, right? I'm going to tell you this is actually September 16th. I get a number. I get a text from a number, right? From a random number. So I'm probably going to insert the screenshots. So they text me at 6:39 p.m. on September 16th. They say, we know all about your scam. We giving people the benefit of the doubt before we ruin them to pay a donation to not have you reported. A simple yes or no is needed. And then proceeds to insert my AirBNB address. The address of my AirBNB at the bottom of that message, that's what they put. They put the address of the Airbnb. I guess basically to try to scare me into we know exactly who you are, we know exactly where you live, whatever. So I'm like, so mind you, they text me at 6:39, but I didn't even I'm a terrible texter. I don't really be checking my messages like that. So they text me at 6:39. I didn't see the message until 9:09 p.m. So I started calling them because I'm like, who the fuck is this? Why are you texting me my address? And what the fuck are you talking about a scam? And we're trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. You got to give us a donation, something. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm editing this video and I just realized that I forgot to tell you that the number that he called me, the number that when he was texting me, when I ended up calling the number, when I called it, it was a text now number, like a text free app. And the whole time he acting like he's some type of fucking businessman or something. So I called the number and they declined it. And then proceeds to text me as if they, like, okay, we just going to get into a lie. So they text me, they declined the call, and then they text me and said, mind you, when I called the number blocked. Like, I blocked my number and then I called. So they text me and they said, you don't have to call on this phone. You can't private your number. Basically trying to say, like, we know it's you that's calling. So mind you, this is 3 hours after they texted me the message. So they like, you don't have to call on this number. You can't private your number. So they basically trying to say, like, we know you tried to block your number, but we can still see that it's you. But whole time, I think that y'all are lying. I think y'all only know it's me because y'all only text me. But we won't get into what I'm talking about later. So he said, on this phone, you can't private your number. It's a yes or no. So I texted back. I said, suck my dick. That's exactly what I said. So they proceed to text me a picture of this made up ass list that my name is on for a alleged scam or something. Like, they're basically trying to say, we know you've been out here scamming people and all this other shit. And they said, they sent me a screenshot of a list and said, you on the list. They said, be smart, I'm here to help. Now it's going to cost $1,200 for a full removal from the list. fuck do you think I am? First of all, why do you think you're scamming anybody? First of all, why do you think you're about to text me this made up ass? Like, it's just weird as fuck. Like, why do you feel like, what? Like, I was just so confused. Like, what the fuck you think I'm a scammer or something? Like, you cannot scam me with nothing because I never scammed nobody in my life. So whatever you talking about, like, it's not moving me. So it's like, why are you texting me? So they said now it's going to cost $1,200 for a full removal from the list. I said, I don't give a fuck about no list. I said, you could report me if you want to. Ain't nothing going to happen. I said, I'm not sending you shit, pussy. And I said, eat a dick. Like, I'm going to insert the screenshots. So I basically told him, like, eat a dick or whatever. He said, you can continue with the dick talk or protect yourself. Like, who is this playing on my phone talking about you can continue? Because I kept telling him, eat a dick, suck my dick. Like, I don't care. So I'm saying all this stuff to him. And he like, you could continue with the dick talk or you could protect yourself. So he said, which one do you choose? I said, choose the day you want to DIE. I said, choose this the day you want to DIE. I said, I'm blocking his numbers too, so you could stop texting me, loser. He said, when you getting embarrassed in front of your kids and your family, remember the help. I said, it'll never happen. I said, have a good day, LMFAO, bye, dickhead. Like, I'm laughing at him. So he texts me back. He says, I tried. I said, by the way, because at this point, I started sending it to my mom and shit, because I'm like, Mom, who the fuck is this? Because let me tell y'all, before I even continue reading the messages, right? The first message that they sent me was, we know all about your scam. We giving people the benefit of the doubt before we ruin them, to pay a donation. To not have you be reported. Yes or no is needed. And then proceeded to text me the AirBNB address. So, for one, whoever this person is knows my personal number. And for two, they know that I'm tied to this AirBNB address. Let me just tell y'all something before I continue. For a lot of reasons, which is why, like, yo, when a lot of times when I be like, oh, I'm not telling y'all my real name, or I don't say my real name, or whatever the case may be, I don't do that for safety reasons and for safety purposes, because as y'all know, nowadays, like, for some odd reason, I don't know why the fuck nothing is secure or private anymore, but it's like, I feel like all you need is somebody's first and last name to get all types of fucking information on them. And that's with anybody, literally. Like, it's like you can easily pull up an address with the first and last name, a phone number with the first and last name, even though it's crazy because my, like, recent stuff is not on there. Thank God it's not on the internet. But it's like, I don't tell people my real name and stuff for that reason. So, I'm saying all of that to say, when it came to my AirBNB and my VRBO app, if you look on those apps, what is it going to say? Hosted by Dai. Or if it shows my last name, it'll say hosted by Dai Ming. It'll never say my first name, my last name. I don't disclose that type of information on apps or on anything where it's like a bunch of people could see it and stuff like that. I don't even disclose that type of information. So I'm saying all of that to say, if y'all go back and look at my AirBNB story time of the time I got scammed by a AirBNB guest, if y'all remember, right? Remember when he was supposed to be wiring me money and all this other bullshit? Remember, my stupid ass gave him my banking information for him to deposit the money to me, for him to send the money to me. Okay, right? So that means this man is now knowing, you know, a little bit of personal things about me. Because if you give somebody, if somebody tell you they want to send you money and they want to put money in your account or whatever the case may be, you obviously have to give them your first, last name and account number. So I had to give this man my first and my last name. So he knows my real first name and he knows my real last name. He's the only AirBNB guest that knows my fuck. He's the only AirBNB guest ever that knows that information about me. Anybody else who booked my AirBNB is going to say Dai or Dai Ming or whatever. He's the only person who knows that information about me, for one, right? For one. Then on top of that, he's the only person who knows that that name is tied to that AirBNB. Nobody else would put it together, and then my real number with the real name, and then the Airbnb address. It's like the only person who could know that, because obviously my Airbnb is my business. Like, I'm running a business out of there. So obviously I don't have nothing personal there. I'm not going to have personal shit or personal mail or personal information or anything getting sent to that address. Why? Because it's not mine. It's my business address. I will never get anything sent personal sent there. I will never have any of my personal information disclosed. Like, it's not basically what I'm trying to say is, like, I would never get like personal mail or anything sent there. That I'm saying all of that to say, who the fuck else would know that for him to put that, instead of him, my whole thing is like, I would have been a little more, not even convinced, because the whole thing was stupid, but it's like, I would have been a little more like, okay, obviously he really knows something, if he would have put like my address or one of my family addresses or something like that. You put the Airbnb address, and you're the only person who knows that that name is tied to that address. So I don't know if y'all understand what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't really know if y'all understand what I'm trying to say, but it would be hard for anybody to try to look, and then not only that, my name is not common. Like, my name is not common, so it would be very impossible for somebody to, like, if somebody was to book through the app, they'd be like, okay, well, her real name is this, and this is her, like, it'd just be real, it would just be really impossible, like, impossible for anybody to put two and two together and to link my real name to that. Like, it'd be too impossible. So I'm saying all of that to say, who the fuck else could this be? The only person who has my first and last name and knows that that's my property. Who the fuck else could it be? And you're texting my personal number, which you had. I can't, now that part I can't say, because there's a few people who did have my personal number, but my name and putting it with that, no. I don't think y'all, I don't know if y'all understand what I'm trying to say, but this is that nigga. So basically, I'm going to continue on with the messages. So he said you could continue with the dick talk. He said, or protect yourself. Oh wait, I already read all of that. So I said, when I said I'm blocking this number, I said, so you can stop texting me. He said, when you getting embarrassed in front of your kids and your family, remember to help. I said, it'll never happen. Have a good day. Bye, dickhead. He said, I tried. So soon as he said that, like I said, I was sending it to my mom, because I'm telling her, I'm like, who the fuck, who else could this be? Like, but I never even thought about it. She the one that said, she said, it's the fucking Bahamian. She said, first of all, the first message that he sent was broken ass English, talking dumb as shit. You tried to make it seem like, I don't know, like you speaking with fucking broken ass English in the message. So it's like she instantly said it gotta be him, because who the fuck else? And nobody else will be able to do that and put that information together. Like, nobody else. So I end up texting him. So I said, by the way, before I block you, I hope this is not that Bahamian bum that squatted in my Airbnb and still owes me $1,050, because I'm about to see you in court anyway, bum ass bitch. You know what he said? He put laughing faces, right? He said, hey, who? Just remember, I tried. People always choose the embarrassing route first. So I texted him back and I said, send me my money before I had your black ass deported. You a scamming ass, broke ass immigrant, and I'ma spit in your face when I catch you. Now, I really hope nobody get offended or anything from me saying that type of stuff to him. But y'all gotta understand, this nigga really scammed me for over $1,000. And I just want y'all to go, like, anybody who's watching the story, I just want y'all to go back and watch that other Airbnb story so y'all can understand the situation. Granted, y'all probably gonna say it was my fault, but still, just go back and watch the story, because this nigga had me fucked up. And I'm like, you're a fucking bum ass, broke ass. This is not nothing to it. This is not nothing but to it, because I know I call him a bum ass Bahamian. It has nothing to do with Bahamian people. I love everybody. I love y'all. Him I don't like. I fucking despise him, like, and I'm gonna get his ass, like, but him I don't fucking like. And that's why I was threatening, and I'm like, I'm gonna have your dumb ass deported. Like, I was just talking shit. So He said, you really playing laws, like basically trying to say like I'm acting laws. He said, pay the $1,200, and when the day comes, we will make sure you not posted online for the amount of claims that came from you. And like, what the fuck is he even talking about? He said the amount of claims that came from you and your family, you'll get at least 4 years minimum. What the fuck are you talking? What claim? What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? You're literally sitting here making up a story trying to scare me into giving you money. Whole time I'm laughing at you. What the fuck are you even talking about? You making up shit. You're sounding stupid as fuck. And like, what? Like, what's wrong with you? So I said LMFAO. Oh, well, laughing my fucking ass off. I said, okay, where am I sending the money to? I'll send it over right now. So at this point, I'm just playing with him, feeding into him. So mind you, I kept wanting to block him, but I'm like, no. So mind you, once I said that shit about I said, I hope this not that Bahamian bum that squatted in my Airbnb. I text him that at 9:36. Mind you, the whole time before that, we was texting back and forth, back to back, meaning it wasn't no breaks in between us texting. It's like, I'll text him, he'll respond right away. He'll text me, I'll respond right away. We had a whole dialogue going, a whole straight dialogue going. And soon as I said, I hope this is not that Bahamian bum that squatted in my Airbnb and still owes me $10.50, I text him that at 9:36. The nigga took over, he texted me back at 10 o'clock. So what's that, like 24 minutes? Is that something like that? But he texted me back all the way at 10 o'clock. So that whole time, I feel like he was waiting. He was trying to think of a response. And then when you do text me back, when you do respond, you text me back with laughing faces. Funny. And not funny haha, funny weird. He's fucking weird. So I said, so he I told him, I said, I'm gonna spit it. Oh yeah, so I said, left my fucking ass off. Okay, where am I sending the money to? I said, I'll send it right over. So, oh yeah, so after I said, you broke ass immigrant, I said, I'm gonna spit in your face when I catch you. He took another like 20 minutes to text me back. So at this point, I'm like, this really is this nigga, because for one, like I said, the information that he was saying is only shit he would know. It's only shit he would know. Only shit that he would be able to put together. Nobody else is going to be able to. I'm going to get into that. But anyway, so he took another 20 minutes to take me back. So I'm like, at this point, since I'm saying all this shit to him, I'm like, now he said, I'm talking about, I'm going to see your dumb ass in court. I'm saying all this stuff. So now all of a sudden, it's like, he don't have nothing. He don't have nothing to hold on, y'all. It's like he didn't have nothing to say. It's like he was trying to figure out a comeback, or figure out a way to like finesse me or something. So I said, left my fucking ass up. Where am I sending the money to? I'll send it over right now. He said, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody, mind you, ain't you supposed to be like professional and helping me get off a list or something, whatever the fuck you're talking about? You're fucking like, oh my God. So he said, that's what I'm talking about. Somebody will be in touch Monday. He said, your name has 9/28/2022 next to it. You have until then, no rush. Mind you, the day that we're texting on is September 16th. So he said, your name has 9/28/22 next to it. You have until then, no rush. He said, and don't feel like you were targeted. I'm just doing what I get paid to do. And that was the end of the conversation. So instead of me blocking him, because I'm like, as soon as it happened, I started laughing, and I gotta give y'all this story time. I'm like, cause this thing is crazy. I just feel like I had to give y'all this story time just because I gave y'all the first story time. So so instead of me blocking the number, I waited until 9/28/22. What the fuck y'all think happened? Nothing. I didn't get another fucking text. I didn't get nothing. Why? Because it was the fuck him. You just went, how you go from extorting me to now you're not saying anything? It's so many fucking red flags that point to this nigga. I know it's him. I know it's him. You only know my first and my last name because of the bank situation, because of you acting like you was about to wire me money. You put my first, other than that, anybody else who would look at that, they would say Dai Ming is attached to this Airbnb address. And you will only know the Airbnb address if you booked the Airbnb. Nobody else, I never gave another guest my first and last name. Then you got my personal number. Like, it's so much shit that points to you. And then it's like, soon as I say something about getting you deported and taking you to court, it's like you don't really have nothing to say and all this other shit. And I'm like, first of all, if y'all go watch the story, I'm not going to run through the whole thing. But basically, if y'all don't choose to watch the story or whatever the case may be, This is basically a scamming ass, broke ass, bum ass nigga that got over on me. He was an Airbnb guest, and I had him at my place for not that long, probably like 2 weeks or something like that. But so much shit transpired. That's why I gotta go watch the other story. So much shit transpired in that little bit of time that he ended up basically scamming me. Mind you, I was trying to help the nigga because he was pretty much giving me a sob story of he was basically giving me a sob story of he ain't had nowhere to go, another place to go, and all this other shit. So he was trying to sublease my Airbnb, all this bullshit. You're a broke ass, bum ass, homeless ass nigga. I ended up kicking him out of my shit, and yeah, that's just pretty much that. Like, he got kicked out of my shit, and my theory right now is that he has nowhere else to go. Them fake ass cars that he probably was, that fake ass car business he had, the shit probably not even fucking selling. Yeah, and I feel like he don't have nowhere else to go. I feel like he played me, and mind you, I was the only person that was able to help him, and it's given he don't have the help that I tried to give him. So it's like, now you're trying to extort me. You probably ran out of money, you was broke as shit, couldn't fucking pay me, and all this other shit. So it's like, it's just given you're trying to play me because you salty and you probably stuck in a situation that I could have helped you out of, but you wanted to play me. Not to mention, him playing me fucked it up for everybody else. And actually, I'm probably about to film another little Airbnb story real quick, because I actually just had a whole nother incident the other day of somebody else. Because it's like, speaking of him ruining it for other people, he ruined it for somebody else. So yeah, so I'm saying all of that to say, yeah, I don't fuck with people on that level no more. He pretty much fucked it up for everybody. But I want y'all to comment down below. I know I probably didn't give y'all as much detail as I probably should have to let y'all know that I know for a fact that shit was him. But from what I'm telling y'all, what do y'all think? Who the fuck y'all think they was? Who the fuck else could it possibly be? Who else? So yeah, but I definitely do, now that I'm sitting here talking out loud, I definitely do have another story to share with y'all based on some Airbnb shit. That's going to be like a story time / mini chit chat, because people be having me fucked up. People be having me fucked up, and I want to get some stuff through to y'all, not through to y'all, but through to the people who keep trying this little game with me. So stay tuned, because it's actually going to be the next video that I post. I'm about to film that right now, actually, so I'm probably gonna have the same shirt on. But I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Make sure y'all comment below to let me know who y'all think it was, and well, not who y'all think it was, but do y'all think it was him? I'm not stupid, y'all. I'm not stupid. So I don't know, just let me know what y'all think or whatever. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell, all that good shit. And I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Bye.